Hi everyone, this is Sabrina. I'm here with the project share. This is a coffee themed swap that I'm doing with Martha Creations over on Instagram. She's also Martha Creations here on YouTube, and I'll link her channel in the description box. I'm just gonna try to jump right in. So I think this is so cute. This is so cute. So I started with this, my husband called it a basket. Hold on one second, I'm trying to find. So I saw this on Pinterest, and that's made of paper. And then shortly after, I like to say, because great minds think alike, I saw this on Sharingmore's Instagram. And that's that same type of pouch made larger. And then I saw Pretties by Yorlease, and she had a loaded envelope, but it was made from a fabric napkin. So that gave me the idea to use the, I don't want to undo it because it took me a minute to get it right. Let me show you. These hand towels here, oh, sorry. That I get from the Dollar Tree, and these towels are not you know, it's not a square, so I kind of had to adjust and finagle with the towel. I'm going to take everything out so that I can try to show. I had to, you know, adjust the how I folded the towel to get it to make the little pocket, and I think that is so cute. And the back is not, like I said, because the towel is not a perfect square, I kind of had to rearrange how I folded the towel so that I can get it to make the pocket. I thought that was cute. Okay, so the first thing I have here is I like to make tags. To me, well, first of all, because I'm not a card maker, but I have observed that even people who are maybe a little less crafty or non-crafty, that they'll still use a tag or a gift card holder over a card. And to me, they're versatile. You can put it on any type of gift. You can use it as a gift card holder. You know, so I like to make tags. This here, okay, I don't know, can you see? You can't see, wait, I know I'm not holding it right. Look how cute. Look how cute that is. So again, on Pinterest, I saw it was dollhouse furniture. And it was made out of metal. It was this shape. Let me see if I can find it. And it was a miniature, like a coffee rack. And so I was like, oh, I want to see if I can make that with paper. And let me see, I'm going to see if I can find it. Okay, so it was this little one right here. Oh, can you see? It's right there. And the little coffee cups. So I thought that was super cute. And then I did check to see about maybe just purchasing some, but for the one, that one, because it's made out of metal, and it's you know, dollhouse furniture, that one was $10, and of course I couldn't buy. So I made a bunch of those, and I packaged them. Now this brilliant idea also came from Sharingmoore, and I'll link her channel below as well. So using these little label pockets, I made extras, and I did make extra ones because I'm gonna gift these to a few other people. I can't get it to, because they dangle. It's so cute. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, that these little things dangle. And then with this, I know I'm jumping all over the place. So with this, I wanted to try to find a way again, I always like for the person, especially if it's a crafty person, to be able to reuse the pocket. So rather than stapling or gluing or using the double-sided tape, I punched 2 holes in it, and I ran the ribbon through the holes so that all she has to do is untie it, and then she can take this topper off and use her own topper, or after she takes out the little embellishments, she can just reuse it again. She can reuse this one again, or just put another topper on it. So I made those. Back to the tag. So I made this tag. I made this embellishment actually using this We Are Memory Keepers tab punch and the Alina Crafts. This Alina Craft. I don't know if they have names on them, but this is the die that's in that background. And then the cups, I was trying to find the right size cup, and this My Creative Time stamp and die set that I just got, I used the cups from there. Then this here is the Alina Crafts. Oh, did I not bring? Yeah, this die, which I am loving. That's another reason why I'm really enjoying doing these swaps, because it's forcing me to use the stuff that I have. I buy stuff and I tend to put everything organized and put away, and then I don't use it. And these swaps are, you know, they are encouraging me and influencing me to go through my stuff and use it more. So then I made this pinwheel, and I was inspired. I said I didn't want to make pinwheels. I'm not going to make pinwheels. And I saw Colorful Creation, I believe so. Colorful Creation or Colorful Creations. I'll link her channel below also. And she made pinwheels, and I was like, oh, I want to make some. So I thought this was so cute. I did it with glitter paper. I added the Nouveau drops, a heart, and a flower sequin. And then I backed it up with, this is one of the EK Success flower punches. And then behind that is, what is this? Your Next Stamp. Their die set. And I was actually inspired to make this by a wand. I think I saw, it wasn't Pretty's by Yurley's. It was, oh gosh, I hate it. I can't remember her name. Somebody just made wands and they posted them somewhere. And I was inspired to make that little embellishment. Then I added some flat back pearls. And then on the back, I created a pocket, and I made it a gusseted pocket because I knew these were a little bit thick. So I made the gusseted pocket. I added trim and some of these are actually hearts inside the flower. So it's a heart flower sequin. And then a little sentiment. So I put these Starbucks instant coffees in there. I heard these were pretty good. And then I included 2 little spoons. And the spoons are miniature spoons. They're probably too small for stirring, but I figured she could use these, you know, as an embellishment. I will say this. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I do not dislike coffee. I'm primarily a tea drinker. My mom used to drink coffee. I love the smell of coffee, and I've been known to have a café con leche. I take my coffee with milk and sugar, cream and sugar. So I also enjoy a latte or a cappuccino. However, my preferred drink is tea. But I do not dislike coffee, so you'll hear me say, oh, this was good or that was good. It's not my primary hot drink of choice. I drink tea. But I love the smell of coffee too. So that's that. I thought that was cute. I try to think of different ways, since I like to make tags, I just try to think of different ways to be able to use them to hold little gift cards or little goodies. So that was that one. Then this one here. So these are the chip bags I was making. I didn't make these particular chip bags reusable with the closure because I messed up. I messed up on the paper. So I made these chip bags, you know, like the original chip bags. And I included some of these little, I showed these in a previous video. So those are little coffee candies. I didn't even ask her. I didn't ask Martha if she drinks coffee. But if she doesn't, she'll have a bunch of little goodies that she can re-gift. So then here I was trying to think of different ways, you know, different things I can do with coffee that wasn't the same old, same old. So I started using the coffee beans. Let me tell you, oh my God, it smells so good. And this is a hazelnut coffee. So, woo, I bought the bag, even though I knew I only needed like a handful of the beans. And so I was trying to think of different ways to use the beans, and I'll show that in a second. So in here are these little espresso bits, and these are made by it's a store brand, and it's a local store. It's Publix, but I think Publix is mostly in the southern states. I don't believe Publix is everywhere. So I created this tag also using the coffee beans, and this is that Tim Holtz. I love these. I didn't know what I was going to use them or how I was going to use them, but I love the way these stamps, and it's this bottom stamp that I used here. Again, I used that Your Next Stamp die, and then I punched like a scallop circle, and then I added the that coffee stamp on top. When life gives you lemons, trade them for coffee. And I added coffee beans, and it smells delicious. What I did on the back, since this was a store brand, and I separated the package, I photocopied the nutritional facts just so that she could see the ingredients, just in case, because you never know if somebody's allergic or just doesn't want to. And these particular ones I mentioned before, they do not have the actual espresso bean in it. It's just there's a coffee extract and a coffee flavor. I actually like these better. So that's the nutritional information on the back, and she could always cover that up and reuse the tag. So this goes with that. These are just some additional goodies. I'm not really going to thoroughly go through these. I'm just adding these goodies for her. Let me see if I can do it here. Every time I try to do something on camera, I kind of fumble around a bit. So this is a large sticker, and I think it'll fit. So this, see how the little pocket works, is so cute, so stinking cute. So I could fit all the little goodies in there. And because it's fabric, you know, it expands well. Okay. How cute. How cute is that? Okay, so like I mentioned, since I bought the bag of coffee and I only needed some of the beans, I decided to make this here. And I'm just including, I'm probably just going to tie this up with a ribbon. I don't think I'm going to put a bag topper. And I included a little picture so she can see exactly what to do. Guys, this works. I didn't think it was going to, and when I tried it, I was like, oh, I don't smell anything. I'm impatient. So I just left it. I said, I'm going to let the candle burn. It's a tea light that's in there, and it's in the bowl of coffee beans. So I need it for the tea light to burn long enough. So when the tea light burns, it warms up the coffee beans, and you have the fragrance of coffee. Especially in a small area, this works well. But I kept saying, oh, I don't think this is, I don't smell it, it's not going to work. And then I was standing at the table, I was gluing something, and and I got a whiff of coffee, and I was like, I smell coffee. Why do I smell coffee? Duh. It sat there on the table burning. So as the tea light gets hot, it warms up the coffee beans. These tea lights did not last very long. I got these from the Dollar Tree. Maybe an hour, possibly hour and a half. but it did work and it smelled fabulous. So I included the 2 tea lights and then a bag of coffee beans. And actually, if she has a coffee grinder and she wanted to use these, she can grind these and make herself a cup of coffee. But I got this little jar. It was actually a candle out of the Dollar Tree, and I melted the candle, emptied it out, cleaned out the jar. I put a little decorative piece. I didn't put it on the bottom because I didn't want to glue it and see the glue, you know, on the other side, and I didn't want to glue on the top and glue on the bottom. So I just, you know, I cut a piece and I tucked it in there. It says, "Let's do coffee." And then I put the trim on it, made a bow, and one of these little hearts that I made that I'll get to in a second. And then the top, I just cut a circle and then a scallop circle. I added a puffy sticker and two of the I was going to say cocoa beans, 2 of the coffee beans to the top. And so that's so she can do this little project. And again, I was inspired by that from Pinterest. So then here, I found these little shots. Actually, my son did. My youngest son, he likes to drink coffee, well, certain kinds of coffee. So he's like, "Please get me this shot." I bought 2 of them and I did taste it, and it is so good. What I like about this particular one is that it's organic. So it's cold brewed coffee. They use water and fair trade and organic coffee extract, organic whole milk, organic cane sugar, natural flavor, organic caffeine from coffee, and baking soda. It really is a shot. It's 100 milligrams of caffeine. I didn't have, you know, I didn't feel like it affected me, but this was so good. And when I saw how small they were, how cute, I was like, I gotta figure out something to make to hold this. So I did make another tag. This here is the where is it? This is the Sizzix impresslets that you it cuts and impresses. It cuts and embosses. So I use that. Thanks a latte. I blinged out the cap. This here is washi tape, and this is scratch and sniff coffee tape, washi tape, excuse me. But I didn't really care for the fragrance that much, especially after smelling the actual real coffee beans. So then I created like this little box, and I put another piece on the bottom to reinforce it, and so it fits right in there. How cute is that? That is so cute. That is so cute to me. I'm holding it all wrong. I'm not even in frame. So then I created this little embellishment, and I don't think I brought the die over here. Oh, did I? I did. This is it's from Simon Says Stamp, and I think that I purchased the die. The die was purchased separately. It's this little die. And I was inspired by one of the stickers I have, which I'll show you that in a second. So that's that die. And I like to bling out everything. So I used glitter paper, and then I used the Nouveau glitter dots, and I used the Nouveau dots for the eyes, and this little heart that I think came out so pretty. I'm going to show you these hearts in a minute. So I thought that was super cute. Then the last thing is this this embellishment box, and I did one of the teeny tiny ones just because sometimes there's like little things that you want to share, and for me, because I overthink and I kind of get ideas as I'm doing other things, this worked better for me because it took the pressure off of me to make a smaller one rather than the full-size one. So I really like these. This, let me see if I can find it. This is the toolkit from the Dollar Tree. It's the hardware set. So that's what this little box is. And then they have one that's a little bit smaller. It's the frame set. So it's like it's the little tools to hang a frame, and it's about anywhere from 1/4 to 1/2 inch smaller than this box. And I started out getting that box, but it was too small. Like the boxes were too small to fit the things that I wanted to put in there. So I made another pinwheel, and these are the little stickers that inspired me to make these embellishments here. That little coffee inspired me to make that. And that's the little Alina Crafts die. Again, that coffee cup. Then I made a bunch of these and I backed them onto acetate. Look how cute. These are too cute. These are too cute. Like the different colors, the silver one, the pink one. Oh my gosh. So stinking cute. And then I included some of the little, the heart flower sequins that I used on the other tag. These coffee paper clips, some of those stickers, some of the scratch and sniff washi tape, and then some of these the glass pearl beads in pink and gold, and then some of those other gems back there. So these are the hearts that I made, and I gotta, my second try, I gotta do a little bit better, but I love how these came out. I was trying to go for like that rose gold vintagey kind of look, and these are just little wooden, they were the little wooden hearts. So I painted them with the rose gold paint. Then I went over them with triple thick, and I did 3 layers of glitter. And at first I was asking myself, why, you know, why so many layers, why I'm wasting, but I can see each layer of glitter, and it made a difference in how the little hearts sparkle. So I used the, it's the Tim Holtz, did I put it away already? It's the Tim Holtz Distress Glitter. And it was like a vintage, whatever that vintage color was. And then I used some of the iridescent glitter that I got out of Walmart, and then I used some of the German glass glitter that I just purchased from Sugar Camp Cottage. And I love how these came out, so I gifted her some of these so that she can use on her little projects. And I put it in one of these little bags, the set that I got from the Dollar Tree, which I like these little bags for holding little projects and things. I don't know if I went over, I think I did. I went over all the details of the tag. I always forget stuff. I always forget to say what I did and what I used. I guess for this one here, I popped up the hearts. So from this die, which I don't know where I put it again, right here. So it cuts out everything. It cuts out the middle piece and the hearts. It cuts out everything, so it's very easy to use. And I cut out some craft paper so to make it look like there was coffee in there, and then I popped up the hearts on foam tape. I tell you, I love dimension, and me and foam tape are best friends. So I popped those up, and then I used some stickles, and I think I went over everything else in this little project. So I still have to package some things up, but I'm ready to put them in the box. And then I used the other towel that I got, and I made a little pillow, my little my no-sew pillows that I'm gonna put into the box to hold everything nice and secure. So that's my coffee theme swap. I made some extras of things that I'm gonna send to a couple of friends that I know are coffee drinkers. If you see anything you like or you have any questions, please comment below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day. God bless, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.